Okay, today we are talking about the first Greeks, the Mycenaeans, and the Minoans. Alright, first let's talk about the Greek religion. The Greeks are polytheistic, which means they worship lots of different gods. They created stories or myths that express their Greek values through them. And many Greek myths are pointed to real cities, people, and events. They also explain the natural phenomenon, human nature, and how people were to behave. Greek myths demonstrated their cultural values: strength, courage, hospitality, beauty. The Greek pantheon. So, the Mount Olympus is home to the gods. They had human characteristics such as jealousy, anger, love, courage, infidelity, etc. The chief of all the gods on Mount Olympus is Zeus, and each you'll notice at the top you have both the Greek name and the Latin name. He is the thunder god. We have Hera, or Juno, the jealous wife of Zeus, the queen of heaven and marriage. We have Athena, his daughter, or their daughter, the patron goddess of Athens and wisdom. We have Venus and Aphrodite, who is the goddess of beauty and love, who is the son of, who's also, all these gods except for a couple are the son and daughter of Hera and Zeus. Her son is Cupid, and his arrows make people fall in love. Ares, Mars, the god of war, is the illegitimate lover of Venus. She's technically married to Hephaestus, but has a secret love affair, and Hephaestus is always trying to catch the two of them. The patron god of Sparta. And then we have Poseidon, or Neptune, who is the god of the sea and supports the Greeks in the Trojan War. He's the brother of Zeus. Phoebus, or Apollo, god of the sun, poetry, and music. He has a sister named Artemis, or Diana, who is the goddess of the moon. Theseus, hero of Athens. He was the great hero of the Athenians. He is best known for his battle with the Minotaur. Here's a picture of Theseus in the labyrinth of the Minotaur. The first Greek civilization was set on the island of Crete. The second was established on the mainland of the Greek Peloponnesus, which is right here. According to legend, the island of Crete was founded by the legendary king Minos. And frescoes like this one show the popular sport of bull dancing or leaping. The Minoans were the first Greek civilization that settled on the island of Crete. This is a very wealthy civilization based on trade. Here's the Minoan capital at Knossos. Artwork. The Minoans lived in peace and prosperity. Most scientists believe that a series of earthquakes destroyed the civilization. Around 2000 BC, a group of warrior kings called the Mycenaeans took over the Peloponnesus. This was the second Greek civilization, the Lion Gate of Mycenae. This is the earliest known example of Greek monumental sculpture. The Mycenaeans fortified their cities with walls that were 20-inch thick. This was the outer wall of their kingdom. The Greeks built their city-states on the top of a hill so that they could be fortified against enemy attacks. This is called an acropolis, or city on a hill. Homer, the blind poet, wrote the Iliad about the Trojan War. He also wrote the Odyssey about Odysseus' journey home from the war. The Trojan War. Now, a lot of people believe this is based on myth or history. How did it begin? Well, Paris, the Prince of Troy, was asked to decide which gift was best, according to the Iliad. First, Hera offered to him power. Second, Athena offered victory in battle and the wisdom to rule. And third, Venus offered him the most beautiful woman in the world. Helen of Troy. Helen was the wife of the king of Sparta, Menelaus. She fled to Troy with her lover Paris, starting the Trojan War. It was said that she was the face that launched 1,000 ships. Agamemnon led the Greeks on behalf of his brother Menelaus in the Trojan War. The Greeks crossed the Aegean Sea to attack the walled city of Troy. The Trojans were great horsemen and archers. The top warrior for the Greeks was Achilles. All Greek heroes like Odysseus and Ajax took part in the war. Priam was the king of Troy, but his son Hector was the hero and leader of the Trojans during the war. After Hector killed Achilles' cousin, Achilles killed Hector, and then Achilles would die the next day at the hands of Paris. After a 10-year stalemate with Troy, Odysseus came up with a daring plan. Hide the Greek army in a wooden horse and leave it as a gift for the Trojans. The Greeks won and they gained control of the Aegean Sea trade routes. They also gained new Greek city-states in Persia. So did the Trojan War actually occur, or was it just a great story told by Homer? Archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann believed that a real war took place between the Greeks and the Trojans, and he discovered the lost city of Troy from his accounts of Homer's Iliad. Here's a modern model and replica of the ancient Troy. These are stories about the heroes and heroines. These are stories about the heroic actions of mortals. Greek values are expressed in these stories, such as Jason and the Argonauts. What we do know for certain is the first Greek civilization were the Minoans who settled on Crete. Second, a warlike group of Mycenaean kings settled in Greece and warred with the city Troy. Alright, that's the end of this video.